Elon Musk just did one of the great troll jobs of all time on Twitter, so let's talk about it. Elon Musk just floated a plan to fix Twitter Blue. Twitter Blue is a $4.99 a month premium version of Twitter with some extra features. Now, Elon wants to charge $8 a month for Blue, and in that price, you get a Blue verification check, and that is the big sticking point. He's talking about some other features on Twitter, but the big thing is this Blue check, and he turned this whole thing into a giant hilarious fiasco, and I'm going to show it to you. The link to the original tweet is in the description of the video, and I will issue my score at the end. So this is the tweet. Twitter's current lords and peasants system for who has or doesn't have a blue checkmark is bullshit. Power to the people, Blue for $8 a month. And I was laughing my ass off when I heard this. I don't know how you felt about it, but I thought it was really funny. Let's talk about why this works so well. Everyone agrees that Twitter's verification system for blue checks is a mess and something needs to be done, because you sort of have these no-name journalists from random outlets that have blue checks, and then you have some really prominent people that don't have them. So his new plan, it seems silly and plausible. So it gets maximum attention. If you're remotely interested in social media or Twitter specifically, you can't ignore this story just because, again, it's silly and plausible at the same time. Also, lords and peasants plays into populism in a jokey way. The same goes for power to the people. And in this case, the lords would be the politicians, journalists, celebrities that have those blue checks, and the peasants are the quote unquote like real people like me and you that don't have them. Next reason is journalists are very protective of their blue marks. So they have to cover the story because it's almost like a personal attack on them. Result, massive free publicity for Twitter Blue. If you hadn't heard of Twitter Blue, you probably have now. Elon also said bullshit. His fans love him because he's fun and not just another mindless corporate drone. He does and says things that you would never expect from the richest person in the world, so that makes a lot of people just like him even more because he's so much fun and he pushes so many buttons. Next, he forced a conversation about Twitter Blue's price. And if we're arguing over a price, we admit it's worth something. So we are thinking past the sale. It's just like when the car salesman says, oh, do you like gray or do you like blue or do you like red? It's to get you imagining you own the thing. That's what thinking past the sale is. Also, major influencers are helping Elon decide what actually makes sense in the real world. You could see all these big people on Twitter with these huge followings. They're going through all the details, and basically this throws at Elon, what are people really thinking? What are the blue checks actually feeling about what he's proposing? So he's sort of doing market research in public. And remember, CNN reported that Elon was considering a $19.99 a month plan. That got major backlash. So by throwing out this tweet with $8 in it, Elon might be negotiating the price with us, because maybe the plan all along is to get it somewhere in the $6 to $7 range. We don't really know. But this conversation that we're having about price and features, again, has us thinking past the sale. All of a sudden, everybody is imagining, what should Twitter Blue cost and what should it include? This is very powerful. Result, more people know about Twitter Blue than ever. We're arguing over prices and features, so we are already halfway to buying. And my prediction is Elon will sell a lot of Twitter Blue subscriptions, more than anybody will ever imagine. You can hold me to that, leave a comment if you disagree, but I think he will sell a lot. So what did Elon do right? Well, first, the message was totally on brand because it was sarcastic, it was funny, and it's the type of thing that billionaires are quote unquote not supposed to do, but he goes out there and does it, which makes people love him. He made the right people laugh, which is his fans, and he made the right people cringe, which is journalists, so they have to write about him. Now, does this remind you of a certain orange presidential candidate from 2016? Because this is exactly the same playbook. And again, he created a massive conversation around Twitter Blue, which till now has been kind of an afterthought in the social media ecosystem. And apparently Twitter is losing tons and tons of advertisers, so they need to make Blue work if they want to make any money. So what did he do wrong? Nothing. Before I issue my final score, I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Michael Camo. I've written tweets, love letters, sales pages, press releases, apologies, all kinds of stuff, and my writing has been cited by the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, Reuters, etc., etc. So if you want to really learn about writing and copywriting and messaging, please subscribe. So final score, 96 out of 100. I don't know of anybody that can cause so much trouble with a single tweet. So again, I hope you subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.